Hello Year 9, welcome to our problem solving question of the day, and this is one from your booklets. So the question is it possible to cut a 39 by 55 rectangle into 5 by 11 rectangles? So this could be 39 centimeters by 59 centimeters and 5 centimeters by 11 centimeters. Doesn't really matter what the units are, as long as it's all in the same units. So let's have a look and see if this is actually going to be possible. So let's just start off by imagining this rectangle here can be our 39 by 55, and I guess this side has to be my 55, obviously. Well, this side here is my 39. So could I cut this up into a bunch of smaller rectangles where each one is 5 by 11? Well, let's have a think about it, and let's just take a look at the 39 side. So first of all, we'll notice that 39, it's not a multiple of either 5 nor 11. So let's just see how many 11 triangles we could fit down the side. So let's say I try to have an 11 by 5 triangle like this, and I can fit maybe 1, 2, and 3. So imagine each of these red ones is a 5 by 11. It's 11 down and 5 across, and then I'd have to fill this extra little space up here absolutely perfectly. So I could put one 5 by 11 rectangle down the side, and I could maybe fit one in sideways like this, and you'll have to forgive that this is not very to scale, but here, and these rectangles are all meant to be the same size, but this is an 11 by 5, so we can see down the side I'd go 11, 11, 11 is 33, plus 5 is 38, and then there'd be one unit down here. So I'm going to have this little space left over here. So I definitely cannot fit in 3 of these 11 by 5 rectangles long ways down the side. So let's try with 2 of them. So let's say I get rid of this, and those rectangles were all meant to be the same shape. They were just very, very poorly drawn. So we can see now that if I only fit 2 11 rectangles down the side, well, I've got a total distance of 22 here, and then I've got a remaining distance down here of 22 to 39 is 17. So I could fit, well, how many could I fit? I could fit 3 rectangles down if I'm putting them lengthwise, 5, 5, 5, and the 11s would stick out here somewhere. But I'd then have 22 plus only 15. There'd be 2 left over. Okay, so let's now take away another one of my rectangles, and I've got one of my 5 by 11 rectangles, and you can see just how badly to scale that was drawn, but hopefully you've got the idea. Here's maybe a better 11 by 5 rectangle. That's 11. That's by 5. So this time I go, well, okay then, I've only got one 11 sized rectangle, and that must mean I've got 39 minus 11, which is 28 down here. So if I was going to do this down this side, I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are all intended to be the same size. I could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but of course I couldn't actually fill up this last little spot, because now I've got here 25 plus 11 is what, 36, and you can see I'd have this little spot in here left over, and that would be 3 extra units, and I wouldn't actually be able to fit any rectangles in here. The other way you can think of it is algebraically is along this side here. So along this side here, and let's give this side a bit of a nice highlight. So along this side here, I've got to have rectangles placed all against it, and I'm going to have 5x, where x is the number of rectangles I've got sideways, plus 11y equals to 39. And of course, this is how many rectangles I'm placing sideways, like the blue ones in this example, and the y is the number that I'm placing longwise, like the red one in this example. So in this case, I've got 11 y as 1 because I've got one 11 rectangle, and I've got x as 5 because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue rectangles, and I of course get 25 plus 11, which equals to 36, and this little space left over is 3. I can't fit anything in them, and it's just a little bit of trial and error, not too much. As you saw before, we can take 11 as 1. Oh, we can't fit in a multiple of 5. 11 as 2, we can't fit in a multiple of 5. 11 as 3, we can't fit in a multiple of 5. 11 as 4, and it's too big. And of course, if we have 11 as 0, well, 39 is not a multiple of 5 itself, so it's not possible. Okay guys, thanks very much. I'll see you in the next video.